Hey guys, so I just quickly wanted to review the Josie Maran Vibrancy foundation. I believe this one is Fearless, which I think might be the tan, but it's called Fearless. And I got this because it was part of a kit. Of the entire kit, it came with like milk, Josie Maran argan oil, a brush, this, and something else. So I don't really love this, and I'll tell you why. I took the brush and I put it in my makeup kit because I do makeup professionally, and I was thinking, oh well, maybe I could use this on myself and others because it has argan oil, it's anti-aging. I would use this as a concealer because it does have good coverage, and I'm going to show you how everything works, so don't worry about it. But I don't really love this because it's very watery. You cannot use it on your hands because it sticks on your hands. It feels like it's clay mixed with oil. I don't know if you've ever had Moroccan clay. I use Moroccan clay to clean out my pores and stuff, but it feels like it's clay and oil. And I've only used it a few times. I'm gonna try and use it for a month and then give another review later on. But if you put this on your hands, it gets all over your hands. Your hands turn the color of the foundation. Everything you touch, it gets on everything. And you would think that like it would be worn off by now because you touched everything and it got on everything. But no, there's more. It like sticks to your skin. And even if you wash it off, there's still some residue. So I'm not very comfortable with that because it just makes me feel like if it's doing that to my hands, what is it doing to my face? That's why they gave you the brush, because it's always interesting when I see when they do things. I always wonder why, because they know that you can't put this on your hands and then put it on your face and go and wash it off. It's gonna be very difficult to wash off. So put it on the brush so there's no contact with the skin other than your face. I haven't really put my face on anybody's shoulder or hugged anybody with the makeup on. I don't know if it's gonna rub off. I don't imagine that it's going to soak in and stay in and be, you know, clear, because if that's what it's doing on my hands, I can only imagine what it's going to do to other people's like skin and clothes and things like that. So this is the Fearless. I put some on the brush, just a little bit, right? That's one pump. And I'm going to show you the type of coverage that it has. Right now I am clearly wearing a wig. If any of you guys are interested, I don't love this one because I don't like the way the bangs are, but I do love their wigs, period. But this is the there, we could read it. It says the newborn free wig. It's Clementine, item number 6029, color number 2, by Chade, C-H-A-D-E. I don't know if you guys can see that. Today was one of those days where I don't really have a lot of time to do my hair, and I just put on a wig. I just don't feel like doing anything. It's one of those weird, dreary days. So I put it here, and then I'm just gonna slowly dip the brush everywhere, including my forehead, in case I do take the wig off later, and then brush it in. Now I do have, you saw it in the video, sunspots. I do like it as a concealer, and I guess maybe because subconsciously my mind's like, oh, but there's argan oil in there, so use it around your eyes. But you see how it did cover up my sunspots. I mean, you still see a little bit, but for the most part, it's okay. It does leave like this dewy complexion. I don't know if you like it. I mean, I'm going to leave it to everybody's discretion. I prefer more of a matte look. But this is what it looks like. You saw my skin before, you see it now. Let me just put a little bit more on to see if I could cover up the spots. There. And this is the Josie Maran foundation, Fearless, for my complexion. It's really hard for me to find colors because I'm Dominican, so my mother and my father are both Dominican, but my mother is light-skinned Dominican, so she looks Caucasian. And then my father is my complexion. So it's not like these colors are very easy to find. whenever I see something, I buy it and then I'm like, no. Sometimes I have to mix 2 foundations together. I don't really put makeup on, which is why people say I don't look my age. I'm 37. I don't know. But I think makeup ages you. So the reason I really wanted to try this Josie Maran Vibrancy is because it has argan oil, and I feel like that's going to give me a little bit more youthful appearance. Whenever you see anything by Josie Maran, nothing that she has is 100% pure argan oil, except for the argan oil in the bottle. That's it. Even her argan oil light has things in it to make it light. So it's not pure argan oil. It's argan oil, and then there's a process, and then they break it up, and they have to use these other chemicals or compounds to make it what it is. Her body butter, I bought it too. I was disappointed because it had shea butter and a bunch of other things, which are supposed to be good for you, but I didn't buy that. I bought it because I thought it was 100% whipped argan oil. So the same thing with the foundation. Obviously, it has to have another item to give it the color, but it's not pure argan oil. It's like 100 other things, not 100, maybe like 12 other things combined. And you can look that up on the Josie Maran website, or, you know, find the ingredients, but that's what it is. So this is the foundation. This is what it looks like on my skin. I don't think it's great because I have beautiful skin already. So I don't feel like this is good. I don't really love it. I would, again, just use it as a concealer, but even then it's not that great. I'm using the Artistry medium powder just to matte it out because I don't really like that dewy complexion, especially in the winter. In the summer you can't help it because it's summer and naturally your face is going to be dewy, but I don't like the dewy look. So I just put a little bit of matte powder on there because I prefer that look. And I'll have the link for this on my page, or rather in the comment section. So I'm gonna fix the wig. That's my review on that. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you're my complexion and you have questions about other makeup tips, please feel free to ask. I don't do this as like a full-time thing. This is just me reviewing it because I never see reviews that I like or people saying things that make sense to me. It almost seems like everybody's always trying to sell you on the product. Oh, I love it. It's great. Oh, this is it. Because they want to get the endorsements and stuff. But I'd rather just be honest. And if I really don't like a product, I'm going to tell you. I really don't love this product. It's okay. I wouldn't put this on my clients because I don't know what's going to happen, especially if I'm working on a film set. I'm doing a photo shoot, a wedding. Oh my God, forbid the woman touches her face and then touches her wedding dress. Nightmare. This product is not good for these things. If you're using it for everyday wear, if you love Josie Maran and argan oil, if in your brain it makes sense to buy this, great. I think it's an okay concealer only because in my mind I'm like, oh, argan oil for my eyes. But I'm not really in love with this product. I actually have the auto delivery because the milk, the argan oil, and then I forgot, oh, the third item I think was a lip gloss. Those things together cost more than the kit, so it's like this is free. So I got this again in dark so that I can maybe use it on my clients because I do a lot of like Indian, African American, or very, very pale white Caucasians. It's like I don't get people my complexion. I either get them really dark or really light. It's really funny. So I got this in dark for the next one and then in the palest of the pale light for the one after that. That way I could see if it would work on my clients, but the consistency of this really is a turn off for me. I'd rather have something that isn't going to brush off, that's going to last all day. This does last all day. This I could tell you, when you put this on, not all day, this might last 12, 14 hours. And then after that, it starts to like soak into the skin and then it disappears. But I think that's a good thing with this one. So if you ladies are looking for long last wear, I recommend that. But I do not like the consistency of this. It is very watery. It sticks to the skin. Like, look, I just touched my face and already I got some on my hands. Let me see, hold on. Let me touch my face, right? And then this is my face mask. See? It's already rubbing. You can't see it. Can you see it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. But there are some people out there that are gonna, this is great. Oh, it matches my skin tone. It's perfect. If you're the kind of person that never touches another human being, that doesn't kiss people on the cheek, that doesn't hug your boyfriend and put your face against his, chest, this is good for you. But if you do that, don't buy this because you're gonna have a lot of faux pas. It's not gonna be good. Gotta go. See See you later. Bye, everybody.